A blessed day to you all, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. All right, my people, so couple of things to look at in this one. So we see where a few of the West Indies T20 players, they have returned to their T20 team and they have actually hit the ground running. We see Nicholas Pooran and Akil Hussain. They were instrumental in helping the Mumbai Indians Emirates to get a victory over Shimron Hetmeyer's team yesterday. So we're going to go through that. Bravo and Pollard were also in that game. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about a situation happening over there in Pakistan where their talented pacer Haris Rauf, he had his contract terminated because, he refused to play a test series against Australia. Yes, my people, and he wasn't injured or anything, so they have decided to remove him from under contract. So we're going to touch on that. Plus, we see where the organizers of the T20 World Cup, they are hosting a security and safety medical summit to make sure that they work out all the logistics and stuff like that in terms of how safety and security will go. So we'll touch on that a little bit. So just give a listening ear and let me know what you all think in the comment section. So let me just quickly give you some information on the T20 because a couple of our players were involved in that. So for the Mumbai Indian Emirates, quite a few Trinidadians on that team. Pollard, Pooran, Hussain and Dwayne Bravo. So Mumbai Indian Emirates, they made 163 for 7. Yeah, man, 163 for 7 in 20 overs. And they were able to bowl out the Gulf Giants for 118 in 18.2 overs. Now, batting for the Mumbai Indian Emirates, the West Indians that were in there, we had Fletcher actually plays at that team also. I didn't remember, but Fletcher was removed without scoring off the first delivery. Nicholas Pooran batting at number 4. He made 36 of 28. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, 36 of 28. He had 3 sixes and 1 4. Dwayne Bravo, he made 30 of 28 with 2 fours and 1 6. And Kieran Pollard, he was left not out on 27. Yes, 27 of 14, 3 sixes and 2 fours. So that is how the West Indian Hussain was run out without scoring. So that is how the West Indian players in that team did in that game. Now, Shimron Hetmeyer and his team of viewers and subscribers, they were unable to chase it down. Hetmeyer, he came in at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hetmeyer came in at number 6 and he made 7 off 4. So Hetmeyer wasn't able to do much. 7 off 4, and out of that 7, he had 1 6. Now, bowling for the Mumbai Indian Emirates, the Trinidadians, a couple of them, Hussain and Bravo. Akil Hussain had 4 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets. Dwayne Bravo, 3 overs, 24 runs, and 1 wicket. So that is how it went, my viewers and subscribers, as the Mumbai Indian Emirates were able to secure victory. All right, seeing that we are overseas, let's just talk a little bit about the Pakistan pacer, Haris Rauf. He was actually he actually had his contract terminated because of refusing to play. Taking this from the AP Sports, so it says Haris Rauf's contract was cancelled by Pakistan Cricket Board on Thursday, that's this morning, after the fast bowler refused to tour Australia for a 3-test series last year. I think I remember this. They say at the time, Chief Selector Wahab Riaz said Rauf pulled out at the last minute after confirming his availability. The medical panel informed Riaz there were no fitness issues with Rauf and he could play. Right? They said that his explanation, they were actually insufficient. So that is how Pakistan is doing it, my people. Rauf is one of their fastest bowlers. One of the faster bowlers that they have there. and he's a talented player, but they are making it, trying to make an example. Say, listen, playing for your country comes first, and there's no way you should be refusing. Even if you think you're injury prone and you want to focus, and you think you want to focus on T20 or ODIs, if you haven't gotten the permission, or if you haven't said, listen, I am retired from these formats, if you get called up, you have to play for your country. So this is what they are saying now, and I quote, playing for Pakistan is the ultimate honor and privilege for any sports person. Right? That is what they said. No refusal to be part of Pakistan's test squad in the absence of any medical report or justifiable reason is a material violation of the central contract, right? So they're saying that's a violation of the central contract. In quote, they say Pakistan lost that test series 3-0. Rauf actually flew to New Zealand following that to play in a T20 series for Pakistan there, which they lost 4-1. So, the people there in the PCB, they are saying, and I quote, Hafiz's passion for the game has inspired players, and his mentorship during the tour of Australia and New Zealand have been of immense importance, end quote. So that is what the PCB wrote on Twitter. We know that Mohamed Hafiz, my people, if it was up to him, he would still be playing every game, every day, every night. Right, but they are saying that his mentorship and all of that is extremely valuable, and he is the sort of person that players need to look at to get some sort of understanding what it means to play for Pakistan. So I am just sharing this, my people, because we usually find ourselves in similar situation where people make themselves unavailable, and then they find wiggle room to come back whenever they please. We are sort of moving in a direction now where we want to get all of our top cricketers playing for us. You understand? We don't want it to be a case where we have to be removing people or taking away people's contract because they don't want to play. You understand? We have guys that are under contract, and when they don't want to play ODI or T20, they they say that they are using the T20 franchise system to get themselves ready for the World Cup. I have no problem with people going out there and playing, because as I said, where Test cricket is concerned, the guys we only get like 6 or so. And they are looking at other teams that getting 12, 13, or other teams that getting value, other players that getting, 12, they are able to play 12, 13, or they are getting paid better. Believe it or not, they are looking. They know the inside and out of what other people actually getting, in the cricket circle there. So the man looking up and they are saying, but wait, I feel like I can make more than this man, so why me sit down here so I make 300,000 US a year, and this man over here so making 1.2 million US, and I think that I can do what he's doing. So people going to always want to do that. So you can't even bash them. But what I am saying is people have to understand what it means to honor your contract. If you're under contract, you have to honor your contract. You can't get called up and then you're going to say, you give so a reason, say, when say you want to play in a T20 league, that it won't be that wouldn't even be as competitive as playing an ODI series against Australia. It's sort of weird, but anyway, that done gone already. Just before we leave, the organizers for the T20 World Cup, they are actually hosting a safety and security summit to make sure that they are ironing out certain things in terms of how hosting the World Cup will go, what it will look like when players need to be transported here, there, how many security polices, whatever, will need to monitor the gate, how many will need to have at the games, how are we going to go about transporting people from the stadium to the hotel, from this venue to that venue, from this country to the next, things like those, my people, they are trying to iron out just to make sure they have a smooth World Cup. So we're going watch this and see. We definitely don't want to have any major incident happening while we are hosting. So go and leave this one right here for now, my people. Big up on yourself.